We all know about the secret blocks they added to Minecraft, such as command blocks, barriers, deny, allow, border wall, and the light block. But what about the secret mob? Welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial video. And today I'm going to be teaching you about and how to use Minecraft's secret mob, otherwise known as the NPC. This is what its spawn egg looks like. It's very, very colorful and creative. Minecraft's secret NPC mob has 20 different variants, including 5, like regular, if you can call them regular, they still have the Squidward noses, 5 regular NPC women, 5 regular NPC men, 5 doctors, or actually 6, 7, 8 doctors, and 2 miscellaneous, one of which is a computer, which is very, very unique looking. And then this guy, who seems to be wearing some sort of hazmat suit, really just creeps me out. Look at those beady eyes. Good God. Now, obviously, the biggest thing you'll notice about these guys isn't just the NPC nameplate, but their massive noses, adding them, in fact, to the family of the villagers and illagers. So when it comes to evolutions, they came somewhere down the line after the villager, I would assume, because they look like they're more intelligent. And actually, in method of using them, they are more intelligent. So let me teach you how to use them. Hello, buy my dirt. It only costs 1 stone. We have 3 options. And as you can tell, you can also use colored text. I will, of course, show you how to make text. And I'll even show you how to make colored text, even though it's not technically specific to the villagers. But you could set up a total of 6 different commands on these guys, including custom trades, where I just gave 1 stone. As you can see in the right hand or the left hand corner, you can see I gave 1 stone in return for 1 dirt, exactly how it says. I can say hello and have it say hi there, and that's my PlayStation name. And we can even make it play sounds. Oh, oh, ah. Now I will show you exactly how to use it. We're going to go ahead and start off, and I'll just explain the creative menu for the NPCs, and then I'll show you how to do it from scratch. Alright, so first off, there is a top bar for where you can put the name. I chose Teresa, but you could put anything in there. I don't believe there's a character limit, but here, let me test that real quick. There is a character limit. You get to a certain point and it stops expanding, but as far as the name goes, it'll go that far. How many ever letters that is. Down here you have the dialogue, which is how you edit what you're doing, and I'll show you how to do that. And then you have the scroll bar for all the skins, all 20 of them. And then advanced settings for putting in the commands, and you can, like I said, you can have a total of 6. And if you want the buttons to turn on, you got to turn on that button, otherwise they'll happen automatically when you talk to them. Which you can do rapid succession conversations with the NPCs that way. Alright, so let me show you how it works. What I recommend is using the /summon command instead of the give command, because I believe that it is actually much easier to summon them. Because all you have to do is /summon NPC, and bam, bada bing, bada boom. Now using the pick block button, you can grab the spawn egg. Ooh, here, let me... Yep. If I throw that out, I can grab it straight in creative mode like normal. And to get rid of them in creative mode, all you have to do is hit them, and they'll disappear for good. Now, let's start, and I'll show you how they work. So you go in here. Here's the name bar, like we said. You got, January here. And you can go ahead and choose the skin, choose whatever skin you want. We're going to pick this guy because he's very, very interesting looking. And then straight into the dialogue. Now here's how the dialogue works. It works simple as you could ever imagine. Now you're not going to be able to see my keyboard because I'm on a PlayStation and it doesn't show you that when I record it. But if I just go ahead and type, hi there, that will show up just like it is right there. If you got buttons, they'll show up below, but I'll show you that in a minute. But it'll show up just like this, and now there is a fit. It has to fit within that speech bubble, and I believe you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 layers before you get the half layer, and then everything else is off. Alright, and then I'll show you how to use colors and how to get colored text, just as a little added bonus for this tutorial. Now, if you go into, it's going to be a little bit harder on non-console, but using the console keyboard, if you just scroll over past all the other symbols and all that, there's this symbol that looks like this. Now this, I don't have any idea what it's called, but this is how you do colors. You do that, and then you put a number next to it. Now the number chooses the color. You've got all of these colors right here. 1 through 0. 1 through 0? 1 through 9 and 0. Now doing 9 and 9 after that, it looks like it changed, but it actually really didn't. Because if I do a B after it, it'll still be that color. And so when you do... Well, we'll do yellow. And if I do yellow, type yellow after that. It's a bit more orange. I hate how it does that. And then we hit done, or circle to get out of there. The colored symbol and the number after it will disappear, and only yellow will be there, or the text that you choose to type there. And now, moving on from the dialogue, you go to Advanced Settings and Add Command. Now, what I recommend doing is just maxing it out automatically, because it's the easiest way to get this button mode selected, where you just scroll down with the right joystick until you can select it. Because otherwise, it's a pain in the ass to try to, press that button. And you can get up to 6 buttons on there, up to 6 commands, and you can type pretty much any command that you want in there, including like... Here, I'll show you. You can do /kill, kill, and then obviously every time you got to do that at self. We're going to do at s. Oh, got to get that space in between. At s for at self. And then you go down here. This is where the title for the button goes. You put kill in there. You do /say hello. This is how you do the say command. And then you do the at whatever you want to do. I'm going to do it at player in this case. And then you do whatever button title you want for this guy. And another bonus, I'll show you how to get that oof. You do /play sound random .hurt at player self entities all. Ooh, why did it space? And then do oof. And I'll show you how to do the custom trades as its own separate thing, because that's kind of a bit more confusing and requires a little bit more work, but just as a little bit of proof, here we go. Time no see. Hi. Hello. Oof. Oh, I love that sound so much. And finally, /kill. Set up custom commands, like special commands and commands that are going to be a little bit more difficult. I find that it's easiest to do it in this method. And you can set up entire chainbot commands and have entire like structures be summoned. Like you could have an NPC that's called, for instance, builder, and then have it build an actual structure behind you using the copy and paste commands and things of that nature. But what I like to do is I like to make custom trades. It's good for skyblocks and adventure maps and things of that nature. If you get your own texture packs and resource packs in there, you can get like modded stuff as well. It's pretty cool. I think it's great. So basically, first thing you're going to do is get one regular command block and then 2 chain command blocks. And now before you do anything, make sure that these 2 chain command blocks are conditional. It's very important. And then the next thing you do is you got to make sure your villager has a command that you can press. And you'll do... Gotta go find out what this block right next to the command block is. It can be this block, it can be this block, it can be the block right on top of it, but I like to do this block. Keep it in straight succession. 24, 4, negative 27. So you gotta remember that. Ooh, you gotta do /set block. And then you do the coordinates, 24, 4, negative... What was it? 27. It's 25 as well. Sorry, my memory is not the greatest. 24 and then 27. And then redstone block. redstone underscore block. You gotta get that underscore in there, otherwise it will not work. And then as soon as you press the button, and you can test it without going into survival mode as well. Hit the button. What? Hold on. Huh. It's been bugging out for me recently. 25/4/27. Hello? Weird. I'll figure this out. I'll be right back. After about an hour of tinkering, I've decided that I believe that it's just very, very glitchy at the moment. And I'll just start showing you with the intention that the redstone block will spawn here, even though the coordinates are set for here. Like I said earlier, on one of my skyblock worlds that I'm making, it didn't spawn here. It spawned where I told it to spawn. But no, now it's just going to spawn wherever. So next thing to set up your custom trades, you want to put in the command in the first command block. Set block, the coordinates of the block you want to place, or I guess in this case the one that is going to just exist here. You put that and then air. And so when I do it, it'll summon it and then immediately get replaced with air again. And then the next thing you want to do is you want to figure out what the heck you're going to remove. So you do /clear, add player, and in my case I'm going to do stone. And then you need a 0 so it doesn't take the whole entirety of all of your stone in the inventory, and then the amount that it will be taking. And in our case it'll be 1. And then you go to the final chain command block and you do /give whatever you want to give. In my case, I'm going to do @player, and let's do diamonds. And then you can also do the number for that. We're going to do like 4, I guess, and it should work. So we got my stone here, and you'll notice it changes as soon as I hit it. If all works out fine. Yep, see? Here you go, 4 diamonds for 1 stone. To point out is that even though these look like villagers, they cannot get job stations, and they are also not affected by zombies. So if you are building an adventure map and you want these guys to be in close proximity to zombies, don't worry. Just because they have those noses does not make them villagers. In fact, I'm not 100% sure they can take damage at all from players or mobs. Let's test that out. Well, it did that because I'm in creative mode. Let me swap over to survival mode and give it a try. Alright, let's see what happens. Nope, no damage whatsoever. So if you are building an adventure map, or a skyblock, or a survival map, or whatever the hell you're doing, they will be completely player proof, and they don't move, and they are completely zombie proof. Now when you are in this menu, you can only do the commands that you are given. And here is an example of a practical use for them. I am on my skyblock world that I had made about a year back now, and I just added this cool store, and now I have Facebook Marketplace. If I go into the dialogue, it has 6 buy options, and you can list them off like that. I have eBay, who also has 6 options, including one that says steal all, and he just tells you no in the corner. And then I have Craigslist, and because it's an skyblock, I have added the sapling and the ice button just in case you accidentally lose all your saplings and your water sources. Now it does require a new command block chain for each individual trade. So I have a loop going entirely around this, and it made me had to make this bigger. And another thing I wanted to point out is that NPCs also, in fact, work inside of mob spawners, which is really confusing and weird because why would you ever need this? But hey, whatever. It works, you know? Oh. Die. Anyway, thanks for watching the video about Minecraft's Secret Mob, the NPC. If you liked the video, why don't you go ahead and press that like button, and might as well subscribe while you're at it. I will be doing more of these sort of things, and I might do more command block tutorials because, you know, I'm just starting to learn the Bedrock commands, and they are a little different from Java commands. So I do believe that I will be making tutorials on how to use them, and maybe even some more Secret Block and Minecraft Fact videos. So if you liked it, go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!